How do Britain's wealthiest families send their kids to elite boarding schools without paying a single penny? Tom has a granddaughter, and he wants to send her to a prestigious private school in the English countryside that costs £50,000 a year. But he has a massive problem. If he simply hands the money to his son to pay the school, HMRC instantly swoops in. Because his son earns a high salary in London, the taxman takes a brutal 50% cut of that cash before it ever reaches the headmaster's desk. That means Tom would have to earn almost double just to cover 1 year of school fees. But Tom is clever. He knows that paying school fees straight out of a parent's pocket is a trap that keeps the British middle class stuck in the rat race forever. So Tom does something completely bizarre. He builds an invisible legal ghost called a Bear Trust, drops a pile of income-generating investments inside it, and names his 7-year-old granddaughter as the sole beneficiary of the money. She doesn't have a job. She doesn't pay council tax. She doesn't even know what HMRC is. But on paper, she is now a wealthy British investor with her own portfolio. Right before the taxman counts the money, the invisible trust quietly sends £30,000 straight to the school bursar. The system rushes in to take its massive cut, but suddenly it hits a brick wall. Under a hidden rule in the UK tax code, every single child is legally allowed a full personal allowance of £12,570 every year, completely tax-free, plus a dividend allowance on top. And any income above that is taxed at the lowest possible bracket, because a 7-year-old has no other earnings. By shifting the money through a child's trust, Tom completely bypasses his son's 50% tax rate. The Treasury's giant cut vanishes into thin air, saving his family £25,000 every single year. That is how old money in Britain stays old money.